Hello, hello, welcome, good evening. So glad you're all here. Yeah, looks like Netter and I are having our drinks a little early this week, but that's because we are going to a new location in what's the show we're watching? Blake Seven. We're going to Freedom City, and these were just so perfect. We and so on brand. We had to use these as our avatars for tonight. So from the description, Docholli's been traced to Freedom City, a gambler's paradise, and Blake's convinced he knows the location of Star One. Trouble is, so is Servalan, and she got there before them. Then Vila and Avon wander off to do a spot of gambling on their own. I really do enjoy this episode, and I hope you guys like it too. Let's start by saying hi to my beautiful blonde co-pilot, Netter of Nerds Network. How you doing, my dear? What you sipping on?
I'm doing well. Well, currently empty, so I'm going to have to grab me another drink, which will probably be the Signature Select Seltzer Water Cherry. And I just dropped the link in your chat for Cosme, so you can pin it.
Oh, is it not up?
I don't see it.
No, it's not. You're absolutely right.
So it should be the very last. Well, not quite the last.
Pin that to the top, real quick. And meanwhile, I'll start saying hi to to all the wonderful people in the chat. Starting with the first one that I'm seeing. I need one too. Connie Cleary. Hail to the chat and hail to you, bird woman of YouTube. So good to see you. Geek Flag with Nate Knows. He says, I've been teleported. Yes, you were teleported over here from live from Sparkwood in 21. Let's see. Curtis Selby is saying, not to be confused with Sherlock Holmes. Saying hi to each other. Of course, deleted scene. Salute to you, my friend. Hail to the chat. Doing a Sparkwood in 21 raid. Thank you so much, my friend. Tim FKHC 2005 says, get on with it. Yeah, we ran long on the previous stream, and I wanted to get myself something to eat because I hadn't eaten tonight.
I'm eating yogurt and bananas.
There you go. And JPRPH1 says that Blake 7 is no longer on BritBox.
Oh.
Sorry to hear that. That's why I own physical media, and that's also why I share it with all of you.
Physical media.
Exactly right. Logical Spark, he says, hey there, good evening. Welcome, Logical Spark. Good to see you, my friend. Let's see here. Nope, you're not Spock anymore. You are a Spark. And thank you so much, Geek Flag with Nate Knows. Bonjour, Troy, Netters, and all of my YouTube friends. Thank you for the $2 super chat, man. You really do keep the lights on over here. So there we go. And is Freedom City a game that I, some sort of a... I'm not the big gamer around here. That's usually Aged Boomer. He's the guy who knows all that kind of stuff. We are getting a little bit of a late start, so let's go ahead and get us going. Oh, I should bring up the banner for those people that don't know the regular, the way it goes. If you're live here, click on that link that's pinned to the top of the chat so that you can watch on Cosme along with us. Which reminds me, I don't even have Cosme open on mine, so I won't be able to hear it if I don't open it.
I got mine open.
I know, because you're smart. You're a smarty McSmart. Which is, why I need you as my co-pilot. One of us has to have a brain. Cosme. There we go. Yeah, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, so let alone trying to... There we go. And... where was the... I heard a couple jingles jangling in my pocket there. Let me see what's going on. Ruby Hoove has gifted a one last call membership to Oliver Gregg. Welcome to membership, Oliver Gregg. Looks like you're a Houston. Oh, Oiler Greg. I'm sorry, you're a Houston Oilers fan. There you go. And thank you so much, Ruby Hoove. I can't even begin to express how much I appreciate you. The way you gift these as Culture Casino calls them, you do the gifties, giving gift memberships. You really help us to grow the community because hopefully people will come and check out the shows and check out the stream and maybe decide to stick around, so thank you so much for that. Really, really do appreciate it. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. So go ahead and click on that Cosme link pinned to the top of the chat, and we'll get us going in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. And this is a little loud in my ear. I got to tune that down a little bit. And just a reminder about who Docholli is. Terran Federation cyber surgeon who went on the run after inadvertently discovering who knew the location of Star One. We found out about him. I'm trying to remember which episode. It was in Countdown. It was last week we found out about him. Oh, thank you so much, Geek Flag with Nate Knows. He also gifted a membership. This one goes to Austin Woods. Welcome, Austin Woods. Hope to see you on future streams. Obviously going with the Western motif here. Originally, it was intended this episode would have no incidental music as series composer Dudley Simpson was away on holiday at the time, and he would have scored the episode. Sound effect designer Elizabeth Parker felt that the rough cut of the episode was lacking, so she created a few short music cues that that she dubbed onto the speed chess match to the approval of producer David Maloney.
Okay, here's an interesting question. Servalan, is that her first name or her last name?
Good question. I don't think they ever say.
Because isn't she just High Supreme Commander Servalan?
Yeah, maybe she's got just the one name, like Cher,
What's behind the curtain? I'll take curtain number 3. And I win an old lady.
Obviously an allusion to Cabaret.
Yeah. Okay, why does this look so David Lynchy?
And there's Deep Roy.
Your life? Was it win a fortune or lose your life?
Yep, pretty much. If you're going to in order to win big, you've got to gamble big. High stakes.
I wonder how many times that bird pooped on her.
That guy that just left Toys, played by John Leeson, the voice of K9.
Huh. Supreme Commander Servalan. Cute dress. Oh, except for the weird thing going around her neck.
No. They're going for extravagant.
She must have the same tailor as that chick from Buck Rogers.
Yeah,
the
pretty much.
Princess or Emperor,
Yeah.
or whatever she was.
Princess Ardala.
Is that Liberace? Looks like they put false eyelashes on her this time.
Lester San Jose says, thankful for this latter-day Trek void filler. Go backwards to go forwards. Yes, exactly.
She just can't get her name right, or her title right.
Right. I'll refill it for you. Yes, mistress. Again, this is a great example of incidental characters. You're never going to see them again, but they take the time to flesh them out, you know. They think they're Centauris. Yes, exactly. This is the establishment of the B plot. I love this. Did you catch that? That's the first time they've established that Aurak can not only work the transporter, but he can do it from the planet.
Yep. Yes, but how do you keep the opponent from overhearing what Aurak is saying?
They haven't gotten to the chess part yet. They're just talking casino. There you go. Mini Aurak.
Mini rack?
I think that's brilliant. So you get a lot of mafia type references here. You get a lot of Western type references. And like I said, all set in, the cabaret. That's funny, Logical Spark. They actually got the drop on Travis. That's brilliant. Now, I love that bit too, because she basically already knows that he's going to try to double cross her and she's counting on it. I expected her to say, "You providing me with Docholli is all the pleasure I need. Thank you." So this is just to establish what the speed chess is all about.
And if he loses, uh-huh.
Yeah, it is a funny little episode. Especially the Commodore 64 graphics there. Wow. Okay, well, that's dead, all right. Straight up the spine. Yes, a shocking turn of events.
Okay, that guy looks like Barry Manilow with an afro. He does. Look at the
Kinda
face.
does. Avon's gonna rip this Oompa Loompa a new one. You're right. Those absolutely are false eyelashes. Okay, Tim, you just proved it. The guy does look exactly like Barry Manilow, hair and all. That's actually a pretty cool effect.
I like that $5 word, perfidious.
Hmm. Thank you. This Supreme Commander, she went to the casino planet. She bought some Docholli. She took it home. She's chopping Docholli, paraphrasing Dana Carvey. That sounds like a threat. He's got blue milk.
Must have got it from Luke.
That's what I figured too. It was imported from Tatooine. You're showing your age again, deleted scenes. They always find you. He can't manage to get his jacket on. That was actually a production error. He couldn't get the jacket on, so he just said, screw it, and improvised throwing it over his shoulder and just leaving. I didn't realize I had the, what do you call it? The behind the scenes, the fight that they start here, they said they had so much fun filming it with a lot of improv. They had to do a lot of editing to get it, because some of what they were doing and saying wouldn't have gotten past the censors. Well, yeah, good point. I love that. There's nothing that anyone does in this episode that she hasn't already guessed. Yeah, that one I just lost me too. I get it now. And what's great about her, schemes within schemes in this episode, it plays into the whole overarching storyline of Gambit. Do you remember those textured plastic cups? They used to have them in like diners and whatnot. Yeah, it was so 70s.
Usually red.
Usually red. Those are white, and I've seen white too. Well, not white, but translucent clear. Yeah, I don't speak French. When did Travis become Zorro? I think everyone's, in fancy dress here for the Mardi Gras thing. Well, that's where Docholli grows, in the ground. Oh, welcome, National Director. I did not see you until I saw a deleted scene saying hi to you. So good to see you. We are well into the episode, but if you want to watch along with us, just click on that link at the top of the chat. You can join us where we're at. I'm crippled, helpless. He does look like Zorro, doesn't he? Or the Phantom of the Opera. I think that's what they were actually going for. So we can both get blown to smithereens.
Well, they got almost 4 million credits. They should be very happy with that.
Well,
and that was supposed to be his last turn anyway.
Yeah, Avon was telling him before they should have quit. But, Bill is greedy and not always the brightest. Love grows where your Docholli grows. Edison Lighthouse, maybe.
I think you're whispering.
I was just going to say, their whispers are echoing, for crying out loud. And Avon knows that this isn't a good situation. Well, Tim, I kind of more meant the Andrew Lloyd Webber version of the Phantom, but yes. Yeah, that's kind of right.
So, what's Star One again?
That's the central communications hub for the Federation. If he can destroy it, it'll actually hurt the Federation, and that's what he thought he was doing. Yes,
he's really drugged up.
Yes, that's where he thought he was when Gan died. Remember?
Yeah,
and it had been moved. Did you see Avon just spit on his moves and what? Avon's like, oh crap. It's like he completely forgot the whole premise of this speed chess situation. Cheater.
You can see his arm inside his
Yes,
suit.
yes. Yes, you can. I love that. Give me the gun then. I never did understand how that grid of buttons is supposed to move pieces. It just doesn't make any sense, but it's okay. And you get the impression that Deep Roy is actually getting nervous. It's like I'm actually losing here. You lost.
So that means that Avon and Vila are now rich.
They didn't really need the money because there's already plenty of treasure on the Liberator. But yeah, this is like for them, so to speak. Now talk about timing.
Does he hid the money?
I mean, they did play chess. I love that. Just for the little side quest with Avon and Villa. I particularly love Avon losing his food when he hears that Villa's going to be playing speech as he's like, "What?" Oh my gosh, I love it. Like I said, this isn't one of my 3 favorite episodes, but it's definitely in the top 10. I really do like this episode. So next week, let me see. I've lost my notes. Where is it?
Okay, that's not my fault.
Yeah, no, it was me. It was me. There we go. Let's see here. Next episode is the Keeper. The Liberator sets a course for the planet Goth, as you know, you probably could have figured out from the dialogue there before they beamed up, where Blake, Jenna, and Villa go in search of an amulet that belongs to the royal family, containing the location of Star 1. But Travis 2 has arrived on Goth, and is also after the amulet. To secure the amulet, Blake agrees to rescue Rod, brother of the planet's ruler, Gola. So that will be next week.
What's the name of the episode that I like?
Orbit. That's coming up. That's in a couple weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
Orbit is coming up. Orbit is absolutely my favorite episode, and it's actually Netter's favorite episode too. 2 weeks ago was Countdown. That was my second favorite episode. Anyway, that is it for tonight, my friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you so much for all the kind support, the memberships from Geek Flag and Ruby Hoof. Thank you guys so much, and again, Nate, also for the super chat. Thank you so much. You guys are absolutely wonderful. You guys really do make this possible. I super appreciate you guys. So you guys take care. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I am closing down. I have much to do. You have engaged my circuits on your petty affairs for far too long.
Thank you, Auric.